Hello, beautiful brothers and sisters. Just a quick message. You're going to have to let go. Yes, you're going to have to let go. I remember when I went to the beach earlier this year, and I was in the pool, and I was in the pool by myself, and I'm not really a great swimmer. I probably could swim enough to save my life, honestly. But I remember when I was in the pool, and it would be sometimes I would be floating, and then sometimes I would just be sitting there on the little bench in the pool, and the Lord said to me, let go. He said to me, let go. And he said to me, trust me, Constance. And I'm saying to you today to let go of anything that you're holding on to that you've been praying about for weeks and for months and for days. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. What I'm saying is, I'm just telling you to leave it in the Lord's hands, to surrender it to the Most High God. Because how can He give you peace in that situation if you haven't truly given it over to Him? You prayed about it. You say, Lord, I trust you. You say it with your words, but you have to mean it with your heart. And see, everything comes together when you mean it with your heart. And I know that to be true. When you just give it all to God and you no longer worry about it, and you trust Him, you're like, Father, I trust you. That's when it all comes together. I don't know what you're holding. You could be holding a grudge against a parent. It's time to give that grudge over to the Lord and ask God to purify your heart, and ask God to save and protect your family and unite your family. It could be a job. It could be a place that you're working that you really hate going into every day. You want to move. You're applying for all kinds of jobs. But guess what? You're going to need to make peace with where you're at before you move on. Because if you don't rectify what's going on with you right now at your current situation, it could be a job, it could be a relationship. Guess what? The lesson that the Holy Spirit intended for you to learn today, you're going to learn when you make those moves. So when you get that other job, that same situation going to come right on back up. And if you don't deal with it, it's going to keep confronting you until you surrender. Until you let God purify your heart. Until you let God show you what He's trying to teach you. So, brothers and sisters, I want you to be faithful. I want you to have the faith that most people don't have. Now, I know that it's not easy to get there, but it's kind of like riding a bike. When we were kids, we had our training wheels on, and then eventually, our parents would hold the back of it a little bit and let us go on our own. Brothers and sisters, it's time to launch. It's time to get moving, because the Lord has so many things that He wants to do in our lives, so many things that He wants to give us. But how can He bless us in abundance if we don't even have faith for the little things? You gotta have faith, family. You gotta have faith. It's so important to have faith. Trust the Lord. Surrender it all to Him. Believe in what He's doing in your life. And don't keep going back and asking Him the same question over and over and over and over again. Because if you keep on asking Him the same question, that means you don't have faith. That means your faith needs to be built up, because you don't have the faith that you need if you keep going back and forth. And a lot of times, the reason why I'm saying this to you, I'm being transparent, because I've done this a lot. The Lord has told me something about my future, and I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my life like, Lord, when is it going to happen, Jesus? Yeshua? When is it going to happen, Yeshua? I'm like, I'm really waiting, Lord. I know you said in Ecclesiastics, there's a time and a place for everything, but Lord, I know, we on the pagan calendar, but Lord, what's your timing, Lord? My timing might be 2 weeks. Your timing might be 2 years. Let me know what the discrepancy is, so I can chill out. Yeah, I'm just joking, y'all. But seriously. Be patient. Be patient. Everything happens according to the Lord's will. That's why he gives us the peace of Philippians 4:7 to make it through everything. So be patient with yourself. Be patient mostly with the Most High God. And have faith. And if there's a problem, I challenge you to make peace in every area of your life that there is an obstacle. Because I guarantee you, the Lord is teaching you something. He's growing your faith. He's growing your strength. And if you're doing it right, you surrender into him. And you're going to learn, brothers and sisters. You're going to learn. It's going to be a beautiful lesson. A beautiful lesson. And because you've learned that lesson, you are going to be a great blessing to someone else. So no matter what you're going through, the Lord wants to give you your peace. He wants to give you his peace, rather, his faith, his joy. But you have to surrender it all. And you have to understand that when he said he got you, trust and believe that he has you. Shalom, family. Take care.